National Ready Mix Concrete have overwhelmingly ratified a strong 3-year contract.
That's awesome. So those if not all
Southern California.
Yeah, Southern California. I remember I had a friend of mine who runs he's in construction and he's the superintendent, and this was maybe 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a little longer, maybe 4 weeks ago. He texted me early in the morning. He's like, "Hey, are the concrete guys on strike? Because I'm missing my loads." And I was like, I don't know. Let me look into that. He's like, "Yeah, I ordered all this mud and it's not here."
Oh no!
And then I just, made a few phone calls and a search, and I sent him. And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It's fucked up. Now we're behind."
This podcast may contain views and opinions which are those of the hosts and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any local agency, organization, union, employee, or company, including the podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Savas wants some attention today.
Oh, here we go. I knew this was coming.
Right before we went live, or not live, right before we started recording here, Savas mentioned that I was going to start with him, and I wasn't. But now I think we should.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Savas.
Remember, it's Hug Savas.
Yes, Hug Savas.
Hug Savas.
Hashtag Hug Savas. He needs a hug.
Hug Savas.
How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm up early. We're here with you guys. It's been a long time where it's been consistent, but trying to get back in the swing of things, As you know, we've been super busy. We've got a lot of things going on.
Super busy.
And with that, it's just time-consuming, family, as you know. So
we've been master debating.
We want to get through October the 9th, and I think we'll have more time to do more of this.
A little bit about that. Yeah, I mean, we got nominations coming up. We'll throw the dates up on there, but nominations coming up, local elections coming up here in October, just like it is every 3 years. So fun stuff. Actually, not fun stuff. It's probably the worst part of being a Teamster, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, people come out of the woodworks and have things to say every 3 years,
Definitely.
I just wish people were man enough to have conversations man to man.
Yeah. But, that's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, well, it is what it is. That's what a lot of this younger generation decide to do.
And older generation.
Yeah, that too. But, with that said, getting through this election, I think for anybody out there watching, if you watch a particular podcast and you see all 3 slates on there, watch it. I encourage you to watch that podcast and watch all 3 slates, and you tell me who you think is going to carry us and help us grow. I think if you just watch it and listen, I think you'll definitely come to your own conclusion, but I think it'll be helpful to any of you that are out on the fence. So I encourage you to watch that podcast.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just like any election, take in all the information you can. It's good, We would never say that people don't have the right to run. I don't think we've ever said that.
Nope.
At the end of the day, you do want the best candidate. Obviously, just like any other election, sometimes these things are, what would you call them, popularity contests. But at the end of the day, you really do want somebody that's going to run the local, grow the local, and knows the business. So take in the information, get your votes out there. I'll be voting members first. That's what I'll be voting. And we can get into why, some other time, some other platform. But to the rest of you guys out there, keep on internet gangbanging.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here for the gangbang.
We know you won't do it in person, so just keep on shooting it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, so obviously we have the election going on, but let's talk a little bit about UPS. I mean, it's the thing that's most familiar to us because
Right.
that's where we come from. We got a lot else going on. I will say, Albertsons is in negotiation. They're deep in it. I know they have some stuff going on. I think they got a couple TAs
And they're
so
starting
far.
fairly early too.
Yeah, they're chugging along. I'm not saying it's not going to be contentious when they get to economics, because that's usually where it gets tough. But at the end of the day, good luck to you guys out there, at Albertsons, and you have some great people negotiating your contract. As much as people want to say out there, internet gangbanging about John Green, that guy can negotiate a contract.
Absolutely.
He definitely knows what he's doing. So does Frank Sevilla. These guys are not playing around. They get good contracts, and I think they'll do the same for Albertsons. But good luck to you guys out there. Just know that all of us Teamsters, we all got your back. Just because we're from UPS doesn't mean that we don't care about what's going on at Albertsons and
Right.
all these other barns. There's a lot of them that are up for a contract.
And maybe with that said, we're talking about everybody. We can get into a little later about the Stater Brothers.
Oh yeah,
right.
Stater Brothers win.
So we could talk about that later on. One of the things that you mentioned was the volume. Let's get into the volume and what's going on at UPS. Obviously, we lost Amazon completely. We tried to.
Well, we gave away Amazon.
Well, that was something that they, in my opinion, the company made a bad business deal, starting from the beginning.
I mean, I don't know what the profit margins on the Amazon stuff was or whatever, but
The Amazon account profit margin is not public yet. So here's the profit margin for UPS starting in 2024. This is the operating margin. For the full year 2024, the operating margin was 9.3%. Non-GAAP adjusted operating margin was 9.8%. For the quarter ending March 31st, 2025, the operating margin was 9.37%. This is the net profit margin. For the full fiscal year ending December 31st, 2024, the net profit margin was 6.35%. For the quarter ending June 30th, 2025, the net profit margin was 6.34%. The average net profit margin for 2024 was 6.27%, representing a 33.79% increase from 2023. This is the operating profit. This is the profit a company makes from its core business operations, before accounting for interest and taxes. For UPS in 2024, this was $8.5 billion.
it just really bad timing or really good timing, depending on what the company is trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're trying to. It looks like they're trying to shrink the company.
Absolutely.
Kind of what it looks like. There's a lot of rumors of layoffs going around. As far as for the actual volume, at least in our area, I keep an eye on it for the most part. We'll get it. It seems like the company's being really tight-lipped about the volume. Mm-hmm. They usually would post, this amount of volume we're running today or whatever. They kind of stopped posting that within the building.
I haven't even seen that.
At Laguna. For the preload, you could
Yeah,
tell.
the numbers that they post, what they're going to process.
It's been kind of weird. They look like they're being tight-lipped about it. But, it seems like feast or famine right now. It's either like there's no hours going around or these guys are working extreme hours. I got a lot of drivers out there that are working like 10, 12 hours right now.
And that's all due to, in my opinion, they've cut a lot of the feeder runs in our jurisdiction.
Yeah, that's true.
They've cut a lot of feeder runs, and they just pushed those certain pickups that the feeder department has done, where before they were picking up 6 pallets, and that would suffice. Now they're like, no, we're not going to pick that up. We're going to push it back to package.
Yeah.
And that gives those guys longer days because they're out there picking up that volume.
And it definitely fluctuates. We've all seen in the past as drivers where for whatever reason they're cutting back on the feeder stuff, so they don't want those runs to go out. So yeah, somebody with like 6, 7 pallets, I think at one point they put a limit. It was like, unless you have over 10 pallets,
Somewhere around
feeder's not going to come get them.
Yep.
Send 5 package cars. It doesn't matter. Just fill them up. I remember those days. So it does fluctuate. It seems to be fluctuating right now. I definitely hear there's rumors of layoffs. They did lay off 3 people in Laguna and preloaders, and they're bringing them back from what I understand. So they should be back this week working. Now, is that going to stick? I don't know, but it kind of just attests to what the volume is doing right now. It's up, it's down. We don't know where it's at. It seems like we're pushing business away. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it definitely feels like they're pushing business away, and it's fucking ridiculous. You know, we need money, and they're saying we need money, but they're still driving the business away.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's other things they have in mind. You know, we know that they're trying to shrink the company. They're trying to make their profit margin bigger. You know, like we talked about it, I think, last week. You know, that they do have shareholders that they have to, you know, make money for, and then they have the American business model that, you know, the companies just need to grow in profit margin every year. And it's not like a small number. It's usually a significant number that they're aiming at. So.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, it seems like with inflation and everything, I mean, you would have to technically make more profit.
Yeah.
Even, you know,
Yeah.
level, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that being said, you know, to you guys out there, we don't know what exactly Carol Tomei is doing. There's all kinds of rumors going around. Hang in there. I'm sure, you know, if you have questions in your area, get with your business agent, you know, get with your local, ask questions. I'm not sure that all of them can be answered because I don't think we, you know, I'm on a lot of the calls for the Western region or the Southwest, and, you know, we hear a lot of information from our area, and it just seems like it's all over the place. Nobody really knows what exactly is going on with the company here.
Yeah. The good old step over $1 to pick up a penny.
They've been doing that for years.
Yeah. Sure.
We'll see. Just keep enforcing our contract. You know, there's certain things that we can enforce locally. Supervisor working is going to be a big one. We're telling everybody 2 seconds. They pick up a package and they walk it, you know, 5 feet, put it down, or, you know, put it on the belt or whatever. File that grievance. You know, and that's for any local. I'm telling you, this is a time where we really need to enforce our contract. There's bigger things that, you know, are being worked on at a higher level, like as far as the jobs, the hiring, how many jobs UPS owes us for per the contract. I know that's a thing that something Sean's working on. So contract negotiation was over 2 years ago, but it seems like we're still in a fight, you know.
Especially with the safety part of it with the air conditioning. You know, it's a big deal right now that's going around.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Carla Schumann, who chairs the health and safety, if I'm not mistaken.
Heat committee.
The heat committee. Let me say that properly. The heat committee. And we've seen anybody that follows the IBT Facebook or Instagram, you see the drivers out there that are working in these record heats out there.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
You know, out in Vegas or Arizona, even down in New Mexico. I mean, these guys are, I mean, I couldn't even imagine just the heat itself, and then to get back into the cab, as we all know as drivers.
Yep.
That goes up, you know, 20 plus degrees, if not more. It's so hot. And I saw this video the other day, and I can't recall where I saw it, but it showed a UPS driver that passed out. You know what I'm talking about, George?
No.
He passed out. He was driving, and he passed out, and he swerved off and
Oh, I think I did see that.
to the left.
I don't know that was
I don't
heat
know what he
related.
hit, but I caught a small glimpse of it, but it was due to heat exhaustion.
Was it?
Jeez.
Yeah, it was due
Oh, I
to
didn't-
heat
I didn't know that.
exhaustion. If I'm not mistaken, you know, but that's what I seen.
Want to make sure you have all your facts straight.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your facts right.
Yeah. So that I know has been a huge thing that the company and the union bargained for. It was a huge deal for us. and they still haven't fulfilled that yet. We haven't seen any in our jurisdiction or any other place, any of the trucks with air conditioning.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're dragging their feet on it. I know there's a big push from the IBT, and there should be a big push from your local. I know at Teamster Tuesday, I let all these guys know we're definitely trying to track any incidences. So any safety-related incidences, whether it's, you had to come off route, whether, you got sick, had to go to the hospital, the clinic. The IBT wants to know about those. So make sure you're getting all that information to your business agent. They need to be reporting all that, making sure that, we're mitigating those injuries from the heat. Obviously, the number one thing that we want is those air conditioners, but we're trying to highlight, like, this is a dangerous job, and a little bit of air conditioning could save someone's life, to be honest.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you've seen plenty of videos like of the UPS of the drivers going into the back of the cab with the temperature reader, and it'll get up to like 150 degrees plus in there.
Crazy,
fucking crazy.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
crazy.
that's like literally walking into an oven.
Yeah,
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
no, I mean, I remember, driving. We all drove, going into the back of the cab on a hot day, and just instantly just start sweating.
Dude,
like
just you open
instantly,
that
like
Yep.
that was the worst. So stay hydrated out there, please. That's probably going to be the number one thing. Bring a lot of cold water, ice, all that stuff. We're not the company, but at the end of the day, we want you to be safe out there, and that's one of the ways. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water at home, all that stuff. Excuse me, all the stuff your safety committee tells you. That's all real stuff, man. Stay hydrated, drink, the day before, all that stuff.
Yeah, you want to make sure you replenish your electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah. Fruits.
Yeah.
I know watermelon's great.
The best. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just stay safe out there, guys. We know it's a crazy time to be in the back of that truck. August is here, and it's freaking hot.
it is.
I know in Southern California, August, September, a lot, even into November sometimes stays really hot. So just stay safe out there.
No, 100%.
George, I heard you wanted to get into some Teamster news.
Yeah, I got some Teamster news here from the Teamster newsroom. I've got the link in the description. I'll put it right there. Also for people that are watching, it's teamster.org. So we got Teamsters file lawsuit against Airgas. So workers sue over deliberate release of hazardous chemical agents in New Jersey. Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, I was seeing some videos on that. Did you see?
I haven't seen any of that.
I saw some videos where these guys are standing near the picket line and a bunch of gas starts coming out.
Yeah. They were saying, well, they claimed that the company was releasing that gas, big old white clouds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Is that what that was, George?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it was intentional.
So do we know what the gas was? Did they at least identify the gas?
All it says that it was hazardous. I mean, most gases can be.
That's interesting.
It just says engulfed in dense white plumes of unidentified hazardous gas. So it was not identified.
Wow.
But they basically, because they were picketing there.
Yeah, I saw that.
They basically released gas.
The video I saw looked like it was in a couple different locations.
Yeah.
I don't think it was just one location.
That's even crazier.
Well, I mean, if they're going to take it back to the old days, maybe we should take it back to the old days.
Is that what we're doing? Taking it back to the old days?
I'm not telling anybody to do anything, but damn.
I'm sure that somebody will comment on that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, gosh.
What else you got, George?
So Minnesota Teamsters ratified a powerful new contract at Cisco. Cisco's the food company. So, congratulations to them for getting their contract ratified. So they're going to get, obviously big wage increases, stronger pension, and new job protections and stuff. And so just wanted to say congratulations to them for ratifying.
Speaking of congratulations, we were talking about the Stater Brothers thing earlier.
Oh, yeah. So I don't have all that information, George. I know I just saw a glimpse of it on the IBT Instagram page. I'm not sure as of right now. Did they ratify something? Is the strike over? Can you tell us, George?
For
the Stater Brothers?
Let me check really quick.
5 minutes later.
All right, so it says they've reached a tentative agreement as of August 6th.
Okay.
Agreement includes higher wages, better retirement benefits, healthcare improvement, staffing, safety, and more. But I guess, yeah, TA was reached on August 6th, which was a few days ago.
Okay.
So I assume that I don't assume they're gonna have to vote it and ratify or
vote it
see
in.
if it gets ratified.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Congratulations on at least the TA, and we'll see if it's what you guys wanted. Stay strong.
Yeah, the when I first started with the union, it was with Albertsons as a box boy, and the health benefits then were amazing. They were pretty comparable to what I see UPSers get now. My oldest daughter, she's 34 years old, and I had that health care, and it was great. I mean, we had really good benefits, and I was a part-time box boy. They had really good benefits, and I know a lot of that has been taken away over the years. So I hope this contract that they got.
We're talking about Stater Brothers.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just talking about
The grocery
in the
industry.
grocery industry at that time, because I know that Stater Brothers. I worked at Albertsons, but at Stater Brothers, I knew that theirs was always a little different, maybe a little bit better. The meat cutters there, where that was like the prime job back then.
Work at
Was
the butcher.
like to be a butcher,
Yeah.
especially at Stater Brothers. I have a lifelong friend who's been a butcher for Stater Brothers now. He's been there for 30 plus years, and he's told me how much it's changed and some of the concessions that they've had to take over the years in past contracts. I'm just referring to 34, 35 plus years ago. The benefits were great, and little by little they chipped away at that. You know what I mean? So,
Got to keep fighting.
got to keep fighting.
Can't give up anything.
And all of us out there need to support these people. That are out there. These brothers and sisters. They might be in another local, and not even in the Teamsters, but still, these are the people that bag your groceries, stock your shelves. And they taken that a lot away. You go to other markets, you bag your own stuff, you pay for your own stuff. It's crazy. I
basically worked there.
You guys have those out here, those automated checkout machines? I couldn't believe it. The first time I walked into a supermarket and I saw that. I was like, this is ridiculous. Here it is. I thought I was a comedian. Evidently, I also work at a grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
You work there.
It's
Was I scheduled to work today?
yeah, it's crazy.
Holy shit, I can't believe I forgot my apron. God damn it, was I working tonight? I should have checked the schedule.
It's I just the other day, totally different subject, but I was in Home Depot the other day.
Oh yeah,
And,
those have all changed.
And
Yeah.
you can't even get, I mean, at checkout, it's all self-checkout.
It's all
now.
self-checkout.
Yeah,
now.
there's no.
It's all
lanes.
self-checkout.
The
and
only cashiers they have are at the pro checkout.
for the
Oh,
people that
yeah.
come in, like
Yeah.
Construction,
contractors.
For
yeah,
those,
contract.
the contractors. The only
Yeah.
ones. And there's like only two. But all of it is 100% self-checkout now. It's fucking...
It's all self-checkout, and there's one person there just kind of overseeing
He's
it.
like, what are you're paying cash? You're paying card? All right, right
Yeah.
over here. Right over here.
And I don't think at first when I came in, people really realized what the impact would be, 5 years after they implemented that, you
Yeah.
know, 10 years.
Well,
It's been quite some time.
kind of everywhere. I mean, like, let's say McDonald's, for instance. Now, you could still go order, but they want you to order at those
want you to
kiosks.
order
at the
you know, it's
kiosk.
just like,
I seen a video where this guy was getting all upset because he just wanted to order.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, go to the kiosk.
Go to the kiosk. You're like, you work here, dude.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Ring me up.
Yeah. But I know we're kind of getting off topic, but what else you got, George? What else?
So, Dispensary 33 Bud Tenders joins Teamsters Local 777.
it really did sound like you just said butt tenders.
I did? No, I said bud tenders.
Bud tenders.
Yeah.
No, I know. I get it.
Oh.
I know what he's saying, but it did sound like he said butt tender.
Oh.
Yeah. So the union continues to expand presence in Illinois cannabis industry, and obviously cannabis is a huge industry, and
Right.
a lot of them are starting to, unionize now, and it is a difficult job, for the most part, and also we talked about it before. It was a scary job because they used to get raided and shit. So
Robbed.
it's cool, like now that it's like legal in some states, obviously not federal, but
I know there was a big Teamster push a while back to really get those guys organized because there's the tenders, right? Then you have the drivers, which is actually a really dangerous job.
fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, you're riding around with $10,000 worth of product.
Probably
Might make you feel yourself.
I would say a lot more.
a
than
lot
that.
more of that.
Well, I mean, I would assume. I don't know. $10,000 worth of product is probably going to be,
Bag.
Pound.
Is it that expensive, George?
What else you got, George?
National Ready Mix Teamsters ratify 3-year contract. So just another ratification for their contract. They ratify their contract 2-to-1 margin. So more than 300 Teamsters from locals 186, 495, 848, and 986 are
Oh, wow.
That's,
National Ready
here.
Mix Concrete have overwhelmingly ratified a strong 3-year contract.
That's
Nice.
awesome. So those if not all,
All Southern California?
yeah, Southern California. I remember I had a friend of mine who runs he's in construction and he's the superintendent, and this was maybe 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a little longer, maybe 4 weeks ago. He texted me early in the morning. He's like, "Hey, are the concrete guys on strike? Because I'm missing my loads." And I was like, I don't know. Let me look into that. He's like, "Yeah, I ordered all this mud and it's not here."
Oh, no.
And then I just, made a few phone calls and a search, and I sent him, and he goes, "Yeah," he goes, "It's fucked up. Now we're behind."
That's funny.
Greedy companies affect everybody.
Yep.
That they do.
Yeah.
That they do.
So what else you got going on?
I got one more. Parsec workers join Teamsters Local 745. So Texas Teamsters expand ranks with freight driver organizing victory. So
Nice.
yeah,
Great company.
34 Parsec workers in Dallas voted to join Teamsters Local 745. So congratulations,
Right on.
on voting and joining.
Congratulations to you guys. Well, that's it for Teamster News, right,
That's
George?
it for the Teamster Newsroom. There's a description link for the Teamster Newsroom in the description below.
And I think that's going to be it for us.
I think so too. Keep
But,
it short and sweet.
Yeah, we're going to keep it short and sweet. Next week, I was talking to Sabas about it. We're going to have something special lined up. And then in the next couple weeks, I got to get in contact with them, but there's a company out in Seattle that is organized now and is union. And I want to see if I can, get a hold of them. Because it's something that's kind of dear to me because, like, I'm a nerd at heart. And I think it's going to be an interesting conversation to have because it's not what you would typically think for, like, being a part of labor.
Giving us a little teaser, George?
Little teaser.
All right. Don't tease too much now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in every week. We appreciate you. Please follow us on Instagram, OCST952. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff on YouTube as well, Spotify.
Definitely. And then email us with your questions, thoughts, concerns at ocst.000gmail.com, and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible.
No voicemails, huh?
I haven't gotten any more voicemails.
I'm
it's
still
up.
upset
It's still up.
Still upset that you didn't play that voicemail, George. That was a good voicemail. Anyways, cheers to you guys out there. And if you left a voicemail, leave another one,
Please.
please.
Even just call to say hi.
Yeah, call
complain.
to say hi. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.